enjoy the house, enjoy it, invite my friends, and use it as a functioning house. So that's a goal for 2021. I don't know what the hell's going to happen in 2021. I hope things don't get worse. But the goal is to enjoy the house for as long as I can have it. Because I'm still young. Even though I'm in my 30s. 30s is young. Let's say I lose my house in 1 year. And I'm still 30. I'm still in my 30s. And I'm out on the street. I'm gonna be on the streets for decades. So I am relatively young. Now, when is old? Old is starting to get when you're like in your 70s or 80s. I used to think that, oh man, 30s is old. It's not old at all. 50 is not old. 60 is not old. I'm seeing people in their 60s. There's some women around my neighborhood that they're in their 60s and they're pretty damn hot. They're pretty active and they look pretty good and their health is very well. So 60 is not old either. I don't know who the fuck or who the hell started to throw around the word old because humans don't get old. Yes, they get that the word old is sounds like it's no longer of use. Like you don't call something and you don't call antiques old old jewelry or old whatever. You call old jewelry that is newer, that is no longer of use. So you're still of use. So you don't get old. You get aged, which things that are aged are a lot finer than things that are not aged. Like a aged bourbon or a aged whiskey or aged wine is a lot finer and more desirable than some old wine. So some jerk down the line started throwing that word old, and I believed it for a little bit. I actually believed that I was old, but I'm fucking young, and I'm a little wiser. Because in your 30s you learn a lot of wisdom, but there's also wisdom in people that are 60. So it's good to listen to someone that is older than you, or aged more, or wiser than you. Not all people that are of a certain age are wise. There's only a selected few. I spoke to a woman that was about 65 years old, 65, 70 years old. She's told me something very important. She said, "Oh, you're 30. You're a very young person." And I was like, "I don't feel young. I'm very old." She said, "Hell no. You are very young. But I'm going to give you some truth right now. From 30 to 65 is like a snap." And I said, "What?" She said, "From 30 to 65 years old, it feels like a snap. It will happen right away." And I said, "Shit." So I have to enjoy my time. I have to enjoy every single day, every single hour. To wake up early, enjoy the day, enjoy as much day as I possibly can. More important to enjoy life than to actually um, not enjoy it. So you have to really enjoy and appreciate every single damn thing you get. Even if you got a damn orange for lunch, you gotta sniff that orange and you gotta look at the color of it. Appreciate the color of the fruit, the glossiness of the peel, the design of the orange, the scent of an orange is actually very pleasant. Most of the most of the most famous perfumes have citrus smells in them. So an orange is very aromatic. And yeah, they're freaking 10 pounds for $1 for oranges. But don't ever take that orange for granted. It's got it's got water, a lot of water to refresh you. It's got a lot of vitamins in there. It's got nutrients, and it's going to get you full. It's going to give you energy. Appreciate that stupid orange. So, with the coronavirus, as as bad as this year has been for most people, it has been a great year to learn and a great year for people that love to be wise and surround themselves with wisdom and get to appreciate these little stupid things that we used to laugh at before, like a jacket or a sweater or a dish or a cup or a drink. It's time to slow down and appreciate everything you have, every single treasure you have, your family, your friends, the time you have in a day. You have about 16 hours of day. Now, you can sleep all day if you're depressed, but enjoy your sleep. Don't feel bad about your sleep. That's another thing that I was going to say is don't feel guilty for enjoying yourself. If you're going to eat a steak, if you're eating a steak, let's say you're at a fancy restaurant and you order a really fat steak and you go to that restaurant by yourself. You can go to restaurants by yourself and you order a fat, juicy steak. I don't want you to feel guilty that the people at your house don't have steak, because it's about you and your organs and your life, and you need to not feel guilty for pleasuring yourself and having fun and enjoying yourself. It makes you a happier person and it makes you a healthier person because you have less stress. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself as long as you're not hurting other people. If you are enjoying yourself and it's not hurting others, like let's say you're bullying someone, you're enjoying it, but the person you're bullying is not enjoying it. So don't do shit like that. Just do shit that is enjoyable for yourself and doesn't harm other people and it's healthy. And you shouldn't have to feel guilty about it. Even if there's people in Africa, or actually not even in Africa, because the crap they used to sell us about Africa being poor is a lie. But enjoy yourself. Don't worry about people at that time that you're enjoying yourself, and don't feel guilty that you've indulged. That is one of the most important life lessons that I have gotten. Not to feel guilty for enjoying myself. I have lived in guilt for a long time just for enjoying the basic natural things of my body. And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna fucking feel guilty about this shit. I'm gonna enjoy it openly. And if someone has a problem with it or a belief that is against theirs, that's their own shit. That's their own beliefs. But as if it's natural and it's enjoyable, then I can do whatever the fuck I want, as long as I'm not hurting nobody. So there's gonna be people that don't believe in you having fun and enjoying yourself. So you can't please everybody, and you shouldn't even please anyone but yourself, because you have to live with your organs and you have to live with your body, but you don't have to live with someone else's body and someone else's organs. So make sure you take care of yourself first